Hi, my name is Dr. Jeffrey Zeig, and I'm the director and the founder of the Milton Erickson Foundation, also the architect of the Evolution of Psychotherapy Conference. I'd like to invite you to come to Anaheim, December 9 through 13, to enjoy the Evolution Conference, to learn from some of the most spectacular faculty that you can imagine, and it's also a wonderful networking opportunity. This opportunity that I'd like to take is to tell you a little bit about the history of the Evolution Conference. The Evolution Conference that's upcoming is the 5th Evolution of Psychotherapy Conference. I conceived the Evolution of Psychotherapy Conference in 1985. That's when we held the first conference, and that conference was held in Phoenix, Arizona. 7,200 people came to the first Evolution Conference. It was covered by Time Magazine, New York Times, Los Angeles newspapers, and it was really a stellar event. It was Woodstock for psychotherapists. The first Evolution Conference commemorated the 100th birthday of psychotherapy. Some historians have said that psychotherapy was invented in 1885 when Freud first became interested in the psychological aspects of medicine, and we held the first Evolution Conference in 1985. The faculty for that conference, people like Carl Rogers, Bruno Bettelheim, Rollo May, Jay Haley, Paul Watzlawick, Virginia Satir, Joseph Wolpe. It was a tremendous faculty, and the first Evolution Conference was sold out on Labor Day. So in early September, you couldn't even get a ticket to that conference. 7,200 people came, which was our maximum, and it was, to that date, the largest conference ever held solely on the topic of psychotherapy. And it was a moment of consilience. It was bringing together experts from various schools, some of whom had never met before. In the faculty meeting that was held prior to the conference, which was held in my hotel suite in the Hyatt Regency in Phoenix, I watched as then 83-year-old Carl Rogers, and he was the oldest person at the 1985 conference. He walked over to 78-year-old Joseph Wolpe and said, "I guess we've never met before." And Wolpe agreed, "I guess we haven't." So there you had the outstanding humanistic psychotherapist and the outstanding behavior therapist, and in 1985 they hadn't met before. And it was more of an era in which the schools of psychotherapy were contesting. And my school is better than your school. And I think that the Evolution Conference have added a measure of consilience and a measure of integration to psychotherapy. We've brought together some of the leaders of schools of psychotherapy, and they've been able to sit down and they've been able to talk about what are the underlying principles that make psychotherapy work. What are the commonalities among schools that make psychotherapy work? So the Evolution Conference is a way in which people can educate themselves. It's also a way in which we can give homage to some of the people whose work has influenced ours in such an intrinsic way. And for the upcoming Evolution Conference, again held in Anaheim, December 9 through 13, we have a stellar faculty, an amazing faculty. We invite you to explore our website and learn about the faculty, learn about the program. I'll tell you just about the keynote speakers. We bring people from outside the field of psychotherapy to comment on psychotherapy from their perspective. So from outside the field of psychotherapy, we have Andrew Weil, and we have Deepak Chopra, and we have Philip Zimbardo, the great social psychologist. We have some keynote speakers from within the field, and Irv Yalom is going to deliver one of the keynotes, Aaron Beck, Salvador Minuchin. And so these programs alone are spectacular and really add so much education and so much of the history and the flavor of how psychotherapy has evolved. And in addition to that, we have workshops, we have demonstrations, we have panels where faculty dialogue, we have special dialogues for faculty, conversation hours. So every type of educational event is available to you, and the events are such that if they find something that is not perfectly to your liking, you walk out of that room and go into the next room and see if you find something that you enjoy even more. So I take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about the conference. The conference is special in that it's held really every 5 years. 85, 2000, 2000, and 95, 90, 2000, 2005, and this time we're holding it 2009. It was a problem, we couldn't find a venue in 2010, There was no venue for our preferred dates. Anaheim made us an offer to come back a year earlier in 2009. So this is the opportunity to learn about psychotherapy. In 2005, the Evolution Conference had, I think, 8,600 attendees and was the largest conference ever on the topic of psychotherapy. And our pre-registration efforts have indicated that the upcoming conference could even be larger. We have people coming from 40 different countries. Colleagues will come from all over the world, and you'll be able to meet and greet them and learn not only what's happening in psychotherapy in the United States, but also experience colleagues from outside the United States and learn what's happening there. So please take a look at our website, take a look at the program, see what you can learn, and I'm sure that you'll find things that will both delight you and interest you, and I'll be glad to welcome you to Anaheim in December for the 5th Evolution of Psychotherapy Conference, 6th Evolution of Psychotherapy Conference.